What's shaking, guys? My name is Luke Dancy, and welcome to another live Hangout experience right here from Murphy's Magic. We are on the Murphy's Facebook page, we're on the Twitter feed, and we're over on the YouTube channel too. So I'm going to get going here. I'm going to refresh everything, and I want to welcome you to a brand new show that we'll be doing this week. This is always a lot of fun. I get to see a lot of familiar faces and meet a lot of new people too. So if you are a new viewer, please let me know where you're tuning in from, wherever you are out there in the world. I'm going to pick up my Facebook page here as I always do. I'm going to get over here, I'm going to let this load, and then I'm going to share it on my own feed, and then we'll start to kick things off. On this week's episode, though, we are going to be doing a few fun things. We're going to be announcing the winners from last week's show. I've got 3 different things to give away. I also have some new stuff to give you. You guys told me this week what you wanted to win, and so I'm going to tell you exactly what the prize is this week that you guys are going to be able to get your hands on. I'm going to be showing more and more of your magic videos too. That's another fun thing. You guys have been sending in more and more of your videos, so those will be coming up as well. So it's good to see you guys. Hello, Kevin McAvoy, Krish over in Australia. Tomer, I'm doing good. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you, sir. All right. So I'm seeing some of my familiar Facebook friends pop in, and I'm going to pull up my YouTube feed in here in just a sec and catch up with you guys. As always, my name is Luke Dancy. I'm your host. So if you have any magic questions, hit me up with those and let me know whether it's about some of the stuff you're working on. Maybe it's magic products you have questions about, or maybe it's just general advice you're looking for. Let me know, and I will be happy to hook you up with some of that info. So let me share this on my own Facebook page, and we'll get started here on this week's show. All right. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. And I'm going to give a few shout-outs here to some of my friends, not only here on Facebook, but of course over on YouTube too. So give me one sec. And here we go. Hello, YouTube friends. How we doing out there, Marton? I see you out there, Marton. J Delta, how we doing out there in Minneapolis? All right, Minnesota. Rohan, how you doing out there? Jack Magic, Chick Jerry, Holland, all the way from Holland. All right. Hello, Tim Silva from San Francisco. Tim, you're a great supporter. I appreciate it all, buddy. Thank you for all the support you continue to give me here week after week. You are a champion, sir. All right. Let's see who else is out here. We got Devron. How we doing out there? London, England. Watching from Italy. Another friend from Italy out there over on YouTube. This is always a lot of fun. International flavor. You guys are all over the world, and once a week we do come together to talk about magic. So I'm excited to be here for you guys. I do have some of your videos, Krish. I've got something for you, so hang tight for that. Tomer, I'm doing good out there, so thanks for asking. All right. So let's kick things off as I always like to do, and that is with some winners. Let's go ahead and announce the winners for last week's competition. The competition last week, we had a couple of them. And so we're going to kick off the show by announcing a few of the winners. The first winner I have was something, it's a one-off copy of something. It's a signed copy of SSS by Shen Lim. And you guys used your most creative ways to use smoke with your magic. And I chose one of you to pull this your way, to get it, to have your SSS signed copy. I like this one a lot. It's very creative, and it comes from one of our YouTube friends. So this is building the anticipation. Our winner for the SSS signed copy is Mr. Zhao. The reason I like this is because look what he says that he would do here. This is really, really clever. He says, I would draw a chimney on a blank card, show it to the audience, then lay it down on a table and let the gimmick make smoke from underneath the card. I love how creative this is. I love how he's taken something, a card, and he's given it some context by drawing a chimney on it, and then the smoke comes out of it. I really thought it was creative. You guys had a lot of good things out there, a lot of fun ideas, a lot of good creative stuff too, and some were funny. Some made me laugh. But this is the one I like a lot. So Zhao, I will be in touch with you, or you should be in touch with me. You can contact me with your information at the email address below. That is social@murphysmagic.com. Hit us up, let us know you're out there, and we will ship that out to you, your signed copy of SSS. So congratulations on that. All right, cool. Of course, we have a few other winners to announce this week too. Last week, I also gave you guys a chance on Facebook and on YouTube, a chance to win a free run deck. These things are crazy beautiful. These beautiful run deck. This is the standard edition. We've given away some of the bankroll edition, the rare ones, the limited ones, but this is the run standard edition, a beautiful deck of cards. And my Facebook friends, all you guys had to do was give the video a thumbs up so I could see who's out there. There's a list of people that pulls up. And my YouTube friends, all you guys had to do was post a comment, give me some feedback, let me know where you're tuning in from, or maybe just tell me what you like about the show or what you'd like to see on the show, you know? And so let's announce those winners right about now. Our Facebook winner is coming up right about now. So congratulations to Mr. Keith O'Brien. Keith, you are the winner of the run deck. So I'll reach out, drop you a message, and you can also do the same thing. You can drop me a PM, a private message, with your information. I'll have that shipped out to you. So Keith O'Brien over on Facebook, congrats on winning a free run deck. Of course, we have another person that won as well. I don't leave out my YouTube friends. I never do that. I wouldn't do that. And I'm going to pull up our YouTube winner right about now. You guys have been awesome with all the support, and this winner is Ricards. Ricards is a regular viewer, and I randomly chose him to win the run deck as well. I liked his answer too about what he do with SSS, but Ricards, you're going to get hooked up with the run deck this week. So congratulations to both of you guys on winning some free swag from us to you. All right, cool stuff. We're going to continue to do more and more of that, and also I'm now giving you guys the choices to choose what it is that we do give away. I did this as an experiment last night. I'll start doing these probably closer to the start of the show or maybe the night before and let it run all the way up to the start of the show. I was kind of testing this out. It's a new feature I got. So I let you guys choose in real time what we're going to give away this week. And a couple of the options were, and these are some of the results I'm pulling up too. These aren't live results. These are screen captures. Of the Any Shuffle Deck, Self-Working Impromptu Miracles by Liam Montier, or VCM by Eric Chen, which is a brand new release. It's all card tricks for visual stuff. And you guys, I did a couple different polls here. 37 of you voted for Any Shuffle Deck. 29 of you chose VCM. I ran a couple more of them. This was another one. This one had 26 of you voting for Any Shuffle Deck and 13 for VCM. I ran another one as well, but just testing out this new feature. But I think the consensus is, as you'll see, what will be given away this week is the Shuffle Deck project from Big Blind Media. This includes 10 self-working impromptu miracles you can do, and you guys chose it, and so that's what you're going to have a chance to win on this week's show. All right, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to tell me now what you want. I'm going to try to do this more and more, and like I said, I do the shows on Wednesdays now at noon, so probably what I'll start doing is the night before, I'll probably start to put up this live voting, and then it can run through the evening, maybe into the morning. Maybe I'll do it in the morning instead. But anyway, it'll run up until the start of the show. So keep an eye on the Murphy's Facebook page for that, and you can vote in real time what you want us to give away. All right, cool. So I'm going to tell you how you can get your hands on that in just a sec. First, I am going to show you one of the full performance clips from that project, because you guys told me what you wanted. For those of you that are not familiar with it, though, because some of you might not know what it is, I'm going to let you check out one of the full performance pieces to give you an idea of what the stuff is on this project, and then I'll tell you exactly how my Facebook friends and my YouTube friends can get your hands on a free copy. So check out this full performance from my buddy Liam Montier. I'll be right back, and don't forget, I'll be showing more and more of your magic videos and teaching you another brand new trick this week. So hang tight, guys. I'll be right back.
Hi Anna, how are you doing?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I've got a quick card trick for you.
Okay.
Do you want to give the cards a shuffle up? Just give them a bit of a mix up so you know everything's groovy.
Oh, terrible at shuffling.
That's alright, don't worry about that. You're not a lot worse than I am, so you've got nothing to worry about. That's perfect. And I'm going to make a couple of predictions. Okay. I'm not going to change the order of any of these cards, but I'm going to go through and I'm going to reverse a couple. So I'm going to go for this one, I'm going to go for this one, and I'm going to go for this one, like this. I think that'll be fine.
Okay.
And could you cut the pack into two halves for me? That's brilliant. And mark where you've cut there as well. So far everything's been pretty fair. You know it's a regular deck. You've given it a quick shuffle.
Yeah,
I didn't change the order when I made my predictions or anything like that. Yeah. You know they're reversed in the pack. So that's going to be the card that we use that you cut to just there. Okay. You can take a look at it as well if you like. I'll look away just so you've got it.
Okay, I've got it.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these sort of cards that I reversed in here to tell me something about your card. They're like indicator cards.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
So I've got some here, and this one here. So this is what they're going to tell me about your card. Each one will tell me something different, and then I'll be able to deduce what your card is from that.
Okay.
So for a start, this one is the same colour as your card. On the back. The back is the same.
On the back?
On the back. The back is the same colour. Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one is the same thickness. That thickness, identical to your
Funnily
card.
enough,
Yeah, it is. And this one, this one weighs the same. This one has the exact same weight.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm after a card that has this shade of back, that is this thick, and weighs about this much. So you've probably got the 5 of clubs.
How did you know?
Was that right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Yes, it was the 5 of clubs. Well, that's not all the indicator cards do as well. They indicate how, I mean, that was a good trick, wasn't it?
That was a good trick.
Good trick. These indicate how close I was to the trick being really good.
Okay.
All right, so for this one, the king, I was out by K-I-N-G. And this one, the 8, I haven't got enough cards, but we'll go E-I-G-H-T. There we go. And this one is the 6, so we go S-I-X. That tells me how far out I would have been from making the trick from good to awesome.
No way.
If I found the other 5. That is pretty cool.
That's amazing, yeah.
We'll do the point thing.
And there you go, my friends, a performance piece from the brand new project from Big Blind Media. It's 10 Impromptu Miracles. You know, a lot of people ask me on this show, which is another reason I'm kind of glad you guys chose this as this week's prize. I get asked a lot on the show, what are some things I can do if someone hands me a shuffle deck, I don't know what to do. You can literally like now have 10 things in your arsenal so you're never caught off guard again. And I'm excited for you guys to get a chance to win a free copy of that. So my Facebook friends, you guys know what to do. If you want to get your hands on that, a free copy of that, all you need to do, give this video a thumbs up. A list of people of always, as always, pops up, shows me who's out there watching and who has watched. This not only is for our live friends, but also for the on-demand people. So if you're watching live or on demand, thumbs up, let me know you're out there, and I'll choose someone from that list of peeps, all right? Of course, on YouTube, your comments are not saved right now because we're live. So what you need to do is after this video goes up, you need to post a comment, maybe post some feedback, or tell me why you want that project so bad, and I'll choose one of you guys as well. I believe this is a digital copy, so you can get this digitally sent to you right away. So pretty cool stuff, all right? So let's now jump into this week's show. I've got a lot of your videos to show, so I'm going to start to do that right about now. I want to give a few more shout-outs. I saw some of my friends over on YouTube popping in. I don't want to ignore you guys. I see how we doing out there. Jan, J-A-N-N. Marton, always a pleasure to see you, sir. Hello, Yao. Yes, hello from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. All right, good to see you. Let's see, Marton has a question. You guys, please ask lots of questions here. My first question is, and this is from Marton, if I would release a DVD with Murphy's, how would I get to the Murphy studio? I'm only 14. The page says you pay for everything. You pay for my dad's travel. Marton, when it comes to working out deals, we literally do it case by case, you know, per thing. If it's a situation where we can't do that, we may have someone appear on camera for you. So it's your product, it's your name on the product, but we may have someone else filming it for you if that's the case. You never know, you know what I mean? So that's a good question. And if you guys do want to submit magic to us, we're always looking to release stuff, and we feel like we do a really, really good job of it. We take a lot of pride in it. You can hit us up at murphysmagic.com/submit-a-trick. That word's all together, submit a trick is all together. And we'll take a look at your stuff, and if we're interested, we'll reach out to you. Now, keep in mind, we do get hit up a lot. A lot of people do reach out. And so we're not able to get back to everybody. So if you don't hear from us, that probably means we're working on something else, but we'd still love to hear from you in the future. So don't take it personally. We just get a lot of people sending stuff, and we would need basically one person, their job would be to respond to every single person that sends us magic. So never take it personal if we're not reaching out to you, if we're not going to release your thing, okay? Cool. Hyman's asking, is Absolute Zero by Sans Mind good? Yeah, I think it's a really cool idea. I like the idea or the fact that with the gimmick, you do the quote-unquote dirty work. The gimmick's out of play, and then when you actually do the effect, you have nothing to focus on except the effect itself. If you guys haven't seen Absolute Zero yet, I just put it up on the Murphy's Instagram feed a little while ago. You can check out the trailer online. Basically, you're able to take a coin or a similar size object, breathe on it, and it freezes visibly before people's eyes. It's crazy cool. The gimmick's smart. It's well made, as always. When it comes to stuff like this, the higher end stuff. And it's just a really cool idea, especially once again, that you do what you do, you put the gimmick away, and then you can do the trick, and there's nothing to hide. Big, big fan of that, right? Let's see here. Hello from Germany. Hello, Germany. Eugene Jewell, how we doing out there? All right, good to see you. I'm glad you made it. Sean Lane, good to see you. Thanks for joining us over on YouTube. All right. Facebook friends, let me just refresh my feed over here so I can keep up with you guys too. A lot of good stuff. Tell you what, while I'm doing that, I'm going to throw my first video up here. This is my buddy Sammy, and we're going to check out some of his stuff. Sammy's got some good hands. You can tell he knows what he's doing. So let's check out some magic from my buddy Sammy, and we will be right back. right. Good stuff from my buddy Sammy. Thank you, sir, for sending that my way. It's always fun to see what you're working on over there. You've always surprised me. Sometimes just sandwich stuff, sometimes just color changes and controls, and you got some good hands over there, bud. So keep up the good work. All right, Sammy, cool. Tomer, you'll be right back. All right. Scott Tarpley, always a pleasure, sir. Hope everything's going well over there in Georgia. You are in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. Gary Middleton, are you coming over to the Blackpool Convention in February? I'm not sure yet. That is still to be determined. TBD. We'll keep you posted if I am. I'd like to. I've been there before, and it's a really cool convention. I love the dealer room. It's crazy. Dealer rooms, all right? Harry Stebbin, how are we doing out there? Where's the best place to learn some basic self-working card tricks? Harry, I just gave you a great resource. This brand new project from Big Blind Media is packed full. It's 10 effects, and it's, I believe the name of it again is, let me pull it up so I can get it officially right. I don't want to throw you the wrong word. I'm actually going to throw it up here on the screen so you can see it. The name of the project here is, if you're looking for some self-working stuff, this is it. Any shuffle deck, self-working impromptu miracles. You get 10 different effects. Basically, if anyone were to ever give you a borrowed deck, a shuffle deck, and you don't know what to do, you could do any one of these effects and you'll crush people. So I think that's a great resource. Check it out. And it's available digitally too. And Leo Montier is incredibly clever, so I can't recommend that enough. Yeah, so that's a good place. Hello, Yvonne. This is so exciting. Yvonne, it's exciting to see you, sir. Thanks for joining us here over on Facebook. Appreciate it. And you're from Vancouver. I had no idea these existed. Yes, these exist. Spread the word. Let your friends know, man. We do these every Wednesday now at noon Pacific time. So stay tuned for next week. How we doing out there, Christopher Smith? Good to see you, sir. All right, Harry Stebbin, love the show. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the support. Jake the Cleric, always good to see you, sir. Jerome Parker, watching from Alabama. Hope to win. Jerome, good luck to you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in this week. Appreciate it. Aaron Payne, always a pleasure, sir. Alex Latore, nice to see you as always, too. We've got, and I'll announce the winners again. I see some people asking who won some of the stuff. I'll announce the winners again just a little bit, but we did announce. And I'll just say, Alex, unfortunately, you were not the winner this week. Yes, Alex, if you go to Blackpool, please go to Barcelona. We'll see. All right, cool. Back over to YouTube. How we doing out there, buddy? Buddies, I should say. Let's see here. Le Crafter du Dimanche. I hope I got that right. First time tuning in. Congrats on joining us this week. I'm very new to Magic. Don't really own any books or DVDs on card magic yet. My question is, what DVD book do you think I should buy first? I'm looking for intermediate tricks, since I already know most of the basic stuff. I think if you're looking for card stuff and you want to get really good and you want to take it very serious, buy the Card College series. Now, I know it sounds basic. You're learning Card College. It sounds like a very basic thing. It's not. It's anything but. Card College teaches you the fundamentals of card magic in a tiered process, meaning you start with some of the easier stuff, the foundations, the sleights, the controls, ways to palm, different routines, different techniques, different principles, and then it applies different tricks to do with them as well. The course goes from very basic to more advanced. You start to learn Pharaoh techniques, you start to learn riffle stacking, you start to learn all sorts of cool stuff, but it's a great course in card magic. So if you want to get good, and you want to get good the right way, and you asked about books, check out Card College. Start with one and buy the rest as you go. But don't buy them all at once. Take each one and focus on it, and then move on to the next one. That's my suggestion. And I preach that every week. Card College is what got me into card magic. It's what got me learning it the right way, and countless people I know have also agreed that that's where they've learned. There's also other good books. Road to Card Magic's another good one. You can't go wrong with that. So a few ideas. Yeah. Yes, you're welcome. No worries. All right. Juan Carlos, hello from Magic Nico. Hello from Mexico. How we doing out there, Mexico? Hola. David Torres from Nashville. Good to see you, David, over on YouTube. Big JR, how we doing out there? Nice to see you again, sir. Thanks for joining us this week. Good to see you, sir. Back over on Facebook real quick. What's up? CJ Doubleday, how we doing out there, bud? Hope you're doing all right. Hope today is treating you good. Tomer, you haven't missed too much yet? All right. We have a friend over on Facebook. I can't really read this name, but their question is, what would you recommend to magicians that are just starting? I think the most important thing if you're just starting is to go slow. There's so much stuff that it's easy to grab this and that and that and that, and to just lose focus of what to do. Find things you like and then focus on them and work on them. I think it's and it's exciting. That's what's cool. There's always going to be something new and exciting and different to work on. So just take your time and find the things that you like and focus on them and get good at them, and then start to learn new stuff, because there's always going to be something new to do. It's just my advice. All right, cool. All right. And you're welcome. No worries. Nick Marshall, I should get a commission for Card College. I know, right, bud? I really should. Nick, always good to see you, sir. Thanks for joining me, man. Yeah. All right. Let me just pull this back up. I see a few other friends here. Of course, I give you guys shout outs. What's up, Jay? Jay, how we doing out there? Jay Shetnawi. How we doing out there, Jay? Thanks for tuning in. Where are you from, Jay? Where are you from? I think we've chatted before. Let's see here. King Magic, Luke, do you like neon cards? I think it's a cool concept. He's talking about the neon cards from Sans Minds. I think it's cool, you know, black light, and you've got these cards moving around. I think it looks nice. Would I use it? Probably not. But that's because, first of all, I'm not really a club guy. And second of all, I'm not really a flourisher. But if you're a flourisher and you want to do some cool videos, I think that'd be really a good thing. So, yeah. Eugene Jewell, yes, I got some bids from you, bud. I did get some stuff. Let's see here. Dennis Peterson, what do you think about the multi-effect deck, and can you perform sympathetic cards with it? Not sure what you're referring to, Dennis. If you want to give me a little clarification, I'd be happy to help you out. Let's see. Sean Lang, any suggestions on someone new to ring magic, ring stuff? Sean, I think a great person to learn from when it comes to ring stuff is Garrett Thomas. Garrett Thomas literally does something called the ring thing. It's a whole routine using a finger ring, visual stuff. It jumps, you take it off your finger, it jumps back on your finger. It goes through your thing. He's got a lot of stuff when it comes to ring magic. So I think in general, if you're kind of new to it, you want to find someone to latch on to, check out Garrett Thomas. You can't go wrong with Garrett Thomas. Yeah. Let's see here. You have any tips on the standard top palm down on the jam cam, Rasmus? Yeah, I'll give you some ideas. Rasmus, are you talking about when you say standard top palm, are you talking about a one-handed top palm, or are you talking about a two-handed, like the two-handed top palm? I'll help you out. Let's see here. Hello, B&B. How we doing out there? Nice to see you. From Germany. I remember you, B&B. All right. Tomer, hey, Luke, are you going to teach us something cool like last week? Last week was an awesome trick. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will be teaching you guys something. We'll probably do that here in the next 5-10 minutes. So I will teach you guys something. So, cool. I nailed the last name. Thanks, Jay. All right, from Sonoma County. All right. I tried. I did try. Kato, how we doing out there? How do you deal with the classic person who wants to ruin the tricks? I think the most important thing is to not get in a pissing match with them. There's always going to be that person. Cut the performance short or just finish up and move on. It's easy to do that in a strolling situation. Not so easy when you're doing a stand-up show, but when you do a stand-up show or a more formal show, if there's that one guy, the rest of the people watching and being entertained are probably going to get pretty fed up with that person and probably come to your side and speak for you to try to get them to shut the heck up. So, yeah. All right, Jay, thanks. Yeah, cool. I'm glad to hear I got your name right. All right. Yes, how we doing out there, John? You and Pac-Man. I know, man. You love the Pac-Man, right? Jim Abraham, good to see you. I see you out there, sir. How we doing? Sean Blakely, how we doing? Nice to see you. I see you out there. Cool. All right. Back over on YouTube real quick. Now I'll throw up another one of your videos. Let's see. Hello from Portugal. Daniel. Hello, Portugal. How we doing out there? All right. Ricards, I've got some magic from you to show this week. And actually, Ricards, I don't know if you saw, but you were the winner this week for the run deck. So over on our YouTube channel where you're at now, I chose you to win the run deck of playing cards. Congratulations, Ricards. All right. And I think I have some magic from you to share this week. So let's do that right now. Let's show something. Another live viewer. This is our buddy Krish. I think he's watching live right now over on Facebook. So here's another one of your clips coming to you live right now. Here we go. Right, good stuff, Krish. Always good to see some nice visual vanishing stuff. I like the ring vanish, looks really clean, and the pin vanish. I think he mentioned that was inspired from some Shin Lim stuff. So, yes, very nice clip. And if you guys want to send clips over, I've got plenty more to show you this week. A lot of people ask, Luke, I want to see my clip on the show, my video on the show. How can I do that? There's a couple different ways. There's two ways. Number one is on Facebook. You can drop us a private message and upload the video directly right there. I get those, I download them, and then I put them into the show each and every week. And of course, I give you guys the credit that you deserve. The other way to do that, if maybe the file is too big or maybe you don't use Facebook, you can also drop us an email below. That is social@murphysmagic.com. That's your way to send us the stuff that, once again, maybe the file size is just too big for Facebook. You can do that right there. We'll download it from there, and we'll be more than happy to feature it on the show too. So those are a couple different ways. If you want to see your magic right here, get in touch. Don't be a stranger. All right. We'd love to see what you're up to. All right. Also, if you do want to send over video questions, maybe you can't make the show, but you want to be featured, send me a video, you face to face with me. Maybe it could be on your phone going, hey, Luke, I want to know about this. You can send those in too. Don't be shy. All right, cool. Recards, Luke, thanks for the deck. You're welcome, my friend. How do I contact you for my address? Recards, contact me at the email address below, and I will be in touch with you, and we'll get you all hooked up with your free run deck. Congrats, bud. All right. So once again, that's social@murphysmagic.com. Congrats. All right, good stuff. Back on Facebook real quick. Let's see. Luke, do you know if Murphy's will sell sets of 4 grifters or will be just 4 to the basket? I think it's just buy the coin, Nick. Unfortunately, I think that's just the way that those are going to be sold, at least for the time being. Yes, but good question there about the old grifters. All right, cool. Any other questions here on Facebook before I jump up another video here? Hello from Italy. Hello, Danielle from Italy. All right. John's, thank you, sir. Appreciate the love, man. All right, cool. Jay, not to fanboy out, but I come to Vegas a few times a year and would love to meet you one day, my friend. Hey, Jay, man, let's hang out. Let's grab a drink. I drink micheladas. Let's have one. All right. Yes, Chris, you're welcome. Always happy to share your stuff, man. You're very welcome. Hello, Omar. How we doing out there? Nice to see you, Omar. Yes, I would like to get some tips. I would like some tips to get them to say no 100% of the time. Omar, what do you mean by that, bud? I'll be happy to help you out, but I'm not sure what you mean. All right. Hello out there, Tyler Scott. Good to see you, sir. All right, Olivia, how we doing out there from Scotland? All the way in Scotland. All right, cool. Nice to see you. Hello from Finland. Wow, you guys are all over the world. This is cool. Digging this. All right, awesome. I'm going to run up another one of your videos, and then I'm going to teach you guys something when we come back. How about that? So let's run another one of your clips. This is from Jorge Reyes, excuse me. And then I'm going to teach you guys a trick. So check this out, and then we'll be right back, and we will jump into the jam camp for some magic fun. Stay tuned. All right, some nice, quick transpo action. I like that. Very. First of all, I love that it's impromptu. Second of all, I love that you're using everyday objects to do this. Who doesn't have change in their pocket? Well, okay, a lot of us don't anymore, but very easy to find change to do magic with. So very nice transpo. Jorge, nice work on that. Nice handling there, bud. Appreciate you sending that my way. All right. I'm just going to pop over to Facebook one more time and refresh this and see if you guys have any other questions. By the way, if you are a new viewer, once again, whether you are on Facebook or on YouTube, let me know where you guys are from. If you're a new viewer, I'd like to know where you're from. We have a lot of international friends. So it's always cool to find out where you guys are tuning in from. So don't be shy. All right. And once again, if you do have magic questions, you can get them in right now. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. All right. Ricard, do you perform eye candy? Perfect reactions. Ricard, I'm glad to hear it, man. Awesome stuff. All right. Alexi, how old are you? I'm 37 years old. All right. I'm 37. Been around magic for almost 30 years now. I started when I was 8. So almost 30 years. I'm stoked to reach the 30-year mark. So yeah. The tourist, bonjour, from Switzerland. Switzerland, wow, man. I've heard Swiss chocolate. Good stuff. Got to try that one day. All right, cool. All right, how about some magic? How about that, boys and girls? Let's see here. James is saying over on Facebook, and then I'll jump to the jam cam. I sent Murphy's a new trick for review through the website, but no contact back on it. Now we have more inventions, but that's the best way to get in touch. Yes, for any of you guys, not just James, if you do want to submit stuff to us, I'll actually pull up the website now and show you where to do that, all right? So join me here real quick. Over on the main Murphy's page, we'll just go to murphysmagic.com. There's a form that you can fill out. You scroll down to the bottom of the page, and you can see this down here. It says Submit Magic, right? Click on that. This is the Submit a Trick page. So murphysmagic.com/submit a trick. And this is where we'll give you the details, ask you some general questions, and then you can give us the URL, which is important. And when it comes to the demo, we want to kind of see what the trick is, and if you have a method, include that too. Probably the best way to do that when it comes to videos is to just put it up on YouTube as an unlisted video, and then you can share the link, and that way we can see it, and no one else has to see it too. Something else I do want to say, confidentiality is the number one priority when it comes to your magic. We know it's important to you. You've invented this stuff. We know it's close to you. We know it's important. And we would not exist as a company if we took people's ideas and just did what we wanted with them. So your integrity is important to us. Our integrity is important to us. your magic is very important, and we want to do the best we can by you and for you. So always remember that if you're ever nervous about, man, if I share this, then maybe we'll never do that. We would not exist as a magic company if we did that, and a lot of people get kind of like nervous about that, so don't worry about that at all. But if we don't hear back from us, again, it's not because we're not interested totally about what you're doing. It's just that if we're not going to move forward with the project, then we're probably not going to reach out. And again, if we had to reach out to every single person and tell them, unfortunately, we can't work on this thing, or we're not going to do this with you, we would need to like dedicate one person to do that every single day. We get so many submissions. So it's not a personal thing if you don't hear back from us. So if you don't hear back from us the first time, don't be discouraged. You can try again. Send some other stuff. You never know. It might just happen, all right? So keep that in mind, all right? Yes, Daniel Ricks, you're only 37. Wow, I'm 39 going on 40. I feel old. Only 37, feeling like I'm 21. Dig it. All right, cool. Let's see, Saudi Arabia. Wow, that's cool. All right, Jorge, you're welcome. I got another video from you, Jorge. I'll share in just a couple minutes. Daniel, if you want to create a force to show me, you can send me an email, social@murphysmagic.com. You can see that right below. Or you can drop us a Facebook message as a private message. Upload the video there, and I can check it out there too. All right, cool. Good stuff. So good to see you guys, by the way. Hope you guys all had a nice holiday weekend here in the States. All right. Dave Loosely, always a pleasure, sir. Good to see you, my friend. Have you had your hands on Absolute Zero yet? I haven't had my hands on it. I have seen the inner workings, of course, as we all have from the demo. I think it's a fantastic idea. The fact that you get the gimmick out of play and then you do the trick, I think it's great. And it's not priced that bad, actually, either. So, yeah. How about we now jump over to the Jam Cam? I got Mr. Janus. How we doing out there? Hey, buddy, how are you? I'm doing good. I think it's Masik. How we doing out there, bud? Nice to see you. Jay, just turned 21, so those drinks are on me. Well, Jay, all right. If the drinks are on you, let's do this. Let's do it, man. Remember, micheladas. Micheladas. All right, Jay. Cool. Jay Michael, you turned 18 yesterday. I bought a bunch of cards. Jay, congrats on turning 18. That's awesome, man. That is good stuff. Not congrats, but happy birthday. How about them apples? All right, cool. All right. Let's now jump over to the Jam Cam. I want to hook you guys up with some magic. We're 30 minutes in. How can I not show you some magic, right? So if you guys are new to the show, this is one of my favorite features. This is the official Jam Cam. This is where I get live with you to teach you guys something. I'm going to show you a trick, and then I'm going to teach you how to do it. This is stuff that I've worked on, my own routines, and I share something brand new with you each and every week. So this one, as you can see, okay, it's not messy. I don't have napkins out because it's messy. It's because this is something you can do in a restaurant setting that is really easy, but really powerful. And I'm excited to share it with you because of just how simple it is. And remember sometimes, guys, simple doesn't mean that something won't fool people. We're magicians. We know the secrets, but they don't. All right? So here's what we're going to do. At a restaurant, let's just say that we've got napkins. You know the cocktail napkins? So we're going to use one of those. So I'm just going to get one of these out of the way. All right? We'll put the box here so it doesn't blow away. I got my fan on. So what you do is you're going to have a card selected. Now keep in mind, this can be done with any type of information. I'm just going to do this with cards because it's easier for me to show you on camera. All right? And I've got my marker out. So I'm going to have to play the spectator too. The concept is this. You go through the deck and you have someone touch the back of a card. We'll just say they touch this one. I'm going to show you guys the card. Okay? Remember that card. All right? Now what I would normally do is I would tell the spectator, remember the card. Now sometimes what happens is when people pick cards, they want to trick me. And they want to pretend like they didn't pick a card or that I find the wrong card even though it's the right one. So what I want you to do is I'm going to turn my back. I want you to write the name of the card on this napkin right here. So if it's like the 3 of diamonds, write the word 3 and then diamonds. If it's a king of clubs, write king of clubs. So whatever the card is, write it on the napkin. So I'm just going to pretend like I'm the spectator. All right? So I'm going to do that real quick. And then when you're done, I want you to ball this up so that I can't see what's written on the napkin. So take it and ball it up. All right? So I'm now going to write the name of the card on the napkin. Put this right here. I'm going to show you guys that because we all know what the card is, but this is what I wrote, of course, 2 of clubs. All right. So they then ball this up, and I ask them if they are ready, if they are done. So I turn back around, and I ask them to hand me this. So I take this, I take the piece of paper, I take the pen away, and I say, here's what I want you to do. We're going to pretend this is their hand. I want you to hold out your hand, and I'm going to put this in your hand. What I'm going to try to do, just like the movie, Kung Fu. I'm going to try to grab the paper out of your hand, before you can close your hand, because this paper has the information I need. It's got the name of the card on it. So if I want to find out the card, I just need to get the paper. So they, again, this is their hand. I'm going to try to get in their hand. So we can do it like this. And I'm going to try to get the paper before you close your hand. Did I get it? Nah, the paper's still there. And then you say, well, I've got my closed fist here because you know what? It's not really the paper that's important. It's not the paper that I need. It's what's on it. It's what's inside of it. Would you please open up the paper? And now when they open up the paper on the napkin, they're going to find that the napkin is totally blank. It also came apart a little bit, but it's totally blank. That's because I did grab something, and that's the name of the card on my hand. So I actually stole the information off the piece of paper onto my hand, meaning that I did indeed find what their chosen card was. And there you go, my friends. That is something I like to call grab. It's kind of like what I like to call a visual way to steal someone's thoughts, to steal the information that they're thinking about. So again, this isn't something you have to do with cards. I want to make that very known, that a lot of people think, oh, this is just a way to force a card and reveal a card. This could be so much more, and I want you guys to know that. So I'm going to teach you now how to do that. Now, once again, this is very easy. It uses a very standard and easy move, but when you do it for people, it fools them good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump back over to the jam cam. I'm going to give you the deets, and then we will jump into the rest of the show. So hello, Bobby Dempster. Good to see you out there. Good to see you, sir. All right. All right. So I'm going to jump back over to the jam cam real quick, and I will teach you guys how to do this. All right. So this is very easy, and the nice thing is it's totally, like, basically it's an impromptu piece, because if you're out in a restaurant, all you really need to do is just grab a napkin at any point and just ball it up and put it in your pocket. So it's very, very easy thing to do here. So we'll do that again. I'm just going to grab one of these guys, ball it up. And this is the only real preparation that you need, is just to have an extra napkin. Ball it up. All right. So what you do now is you're going to force the information. Now, again, think about this. You do not just have to do this with a playing card. You could do this with any type of force. If you want to force a word, you can force a word. If you're doing a book test and you force a word, you can do it that way. You could force anything, and then you can reveal it with this. So, think about that. The concept is what's important here, not necessarily what the actual trick is, but what can you do with this in your own way. So the easiest thing for all of us, of course, because we're all card guys out there for the most part, is to just force a playing card. And the cool thing is, you don't have to have this written on your hand the whole time. Because of the way the trick works, you could literally just look at the top card before you do the trick, force the top card, which this time, I'll do the two of clubs again so it matches what's on my hand. Let's just say it ends up on top. You peek it, you see the two of clubs on top. You can do a riffle force, any type of force you want to force that card. And then what you can do is when you turn around, you can literally just write the name of the card on your hand, right? So you hand them a marker, they're writing down there, you turn around and you secretly write this on your hand. Or you can write it on your hand before you ever do the trick. It's totally up to you. But either way, you want to write the name of the card on your hand. It's important, again, that you want them to write it the same way that you have it. So say to them, okay, if you pick the six of clubs, write the word six, and then of, and then clubs, or six of spades, S-I-X, of spades. You know what I mean? That way it makes sense when you reveal this that it looks pretty much the same way that they wrote it. The handwriting's not going to match, but who cares at that point, right? So that's all you really need to worry about, is to write this on your hand. And then as you turn around again, you're just going to palm this blank piece of paper in the same hand that's holding the writing, all right? Or it's got the writing on it, all right? That's all you got to do. So they write the name of the card on the paper. We'll just do it again. Two of clubs. All right. You then have them ball it up. So this is going to be the situation when you turn back around. They're going to be standing there holding this. So basically tell them, okay, keep it tight. Now open up your hand. See, I can't even see the writing in your hand. That gives you a reason for them to open it up, the piece of paper. Now what you're going to do, because they're also holding the marker or it's on the table, that's going to justify you putting this here, and then you can grab the pen with this hand and put everything away so you're clean. So again, they're holding this and you go, you know what, we're going to try something here. Open up the paper or open up your hand. See, I can't see what's written on the paper, but it's there. Grab the paper, do a shuttle pass now. But you do it as you go to also pick up the pen. It's all in one motion. So you go, you don't want to flash this. That's important. So I kind of like cheat my hand up like this. So I tilt it. When I go to do the shuttle pass, I kind of tilt it and push this to the fingertips. So again, it's here, here, and then I immediately reach for the pen, whether it's on the table or in their hand, and I put that away, and I ditch this paper with it. So I'm totally clean at this point. So again, you borrow the paper, you take the paper from them, shuttle pass, show, grab the marker, ditch, and you're clean. Hand them the piece of paper back, ask them if they're right-handed or left-handed, drop it into that hand, and the rest is history. All you need to do now is have them open their hand, try to close it before you grab the paper. You don't do it. They see the paper. You have them open it up. They now see that the paper is blank. And you now open up your hand slowly and show the name of the card is written on your hand. So you've actually stolen the information off of the paper. And again, that is the trick that I like to call grab. All right, cool. So I hope you guys had some fun with that. It's the principle involved of taking something off the paper and grabbing just that, the important information, because you don't need the paper, you just need what's written on it. And it's super easy. Again, it's basically impromptu. And yeah, if you're out in a bar and you see some napkins, have some fun. All right, cool. Hope you guys have some fun with it. So that's this week's free trick from me to you. All right, cool. I love showing stuff with you guys and jamming out with you guys. This is always a lot of fun. Owen, maybe you have some ash on your palm. Yeah, you could do anything with this. That's the fun thing. Owen, you could burn a hole in the middle and use the lighter to ditch that. Yeah, I mean, you could do anything here. That's the fun part, man. All you got to do is use your imagination, and you never know what you're going to come up with. All right, cool. Here we go. We're now going to jump back over to YouTube. Let's see here. Hello, May. Hello, Luke. Greetings from Germany. Do you have an idea of where I can sell my own trick on the internet? Yeah, May, if you want to submit it to us, you can. Just go to murphysmagic.com/submit-a-trick, and we'll check it out. And if you're interested, we'll be in touch. Let us know. All right, cool. Let's show another one of your clips. I have another one from Jorge Reyes. This is another fun one. It's another quickie, but it uses coins again, and I like it. So, Jorge, thanks for sending it my way, and now you guys get to check it out, too. Right, some good visual stuff. I love you got the coins spread out, come together, bam. Now the coins are together in one spot. Very nice stuff, quick and visual, and very, very cool. All right, back over to Facebook real quick. Lots of cool ideas. Yes, Owen, yeah, just brainstorm, have fun. That's what stuff's all about, you know? Cool. Let's see here. Also, I'm going to hook you guys up with, if you didn't win this week's contest, or last week's contest, and you want to get hooked up with some free magic, if you're a new viewer, I got you covered. If you're an old viewer, hang on tight. You've seen this before, but it's all good. This is 5 free tricks from us to you, taught by Mr. Gregory Wilson. He's going to give you all the deets on how to get your hands on these. So, if you like magic and you want even more of it, I just taught you a trick from me. If you want even more, hang tight. Greg Wilson's going to show you how right about now.
I'm going to do everything I can to not sound like a sales pitch, but listen. 5 free tricks right out of my repertoire. They're fantastic, part of my immodesty, but they're impromptu. Listen, pens, bills, everyday objects, anytime, anywhere, you'll love it. Just hit the subscribe button, have a lot of fun. We'll see you on the other side. You can always hit the unsubscribe button. I don't recommend it, but did I mention free? 200, 300, 400. What? It's great, we'll have some fun. All I have to say is limited time offer. While supplies last, operators are standing by. See you soon.
All right, and there you go, my friends. Some goodness from Mr. Gregory Wilson. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. One of the best teachers around when it comes to teaching you the good stuff. So, yeah, if you want to sign up for that right now, you could get 5 free tricks. The first one comes in your email today. You get number 1 today, and the rest come every day for the rest of the week. So, something to look forward to each and every day when it comes to your magic. So, have some fun. All right, check that stuff out. All right. A new viewer, Chris Ronick. How we doing out there, buddy? I saw you just tune in. Good to see you, my friend. All right, cool. Ferris over on YouTube. Hey, Luke, I have a question. Is impromptu tricks more deceptive than other tricks? Ferris, I don't know if they would be considered more deceptive. I think it's just good to have those type of things in your arsenal. So if you are caught off guard, then you've got some stuff that you can do. I think that's what truly could be deceptive, is that when someone thinks you're not ready to do something and you still do, then you're fooling them in a way that they weren't expecting, which is really good. So, yeah. Marton, it seems like you love to write things on your hands. Yeah, Marton, I got into this kick for a while. You know, I taught you guys this trick a couple weeks ago with the writing on the cards. I just got on this kick of like ink on cards and on my hands and just moving and changing. And so, yeah, that's a good point. Yes, I like stuff with cards. Yeah, it's fun. I'm going to announce the winners once again. If you missed it here at the beginning of the show, I announced our winners from last week's show, speaking of cards, that get their hands on some free run decks. These are the run standard edition that you guys had a chance to win this week. I've got our Facebook winner right here. That's Mr. Keith O'Brien. So congrats to Keith. He was our viewer from last week. That all you had to do was give the video a thumbs up, and he gets hooked up with a free run deck of playing cards. Of course, my YouTube friends, I'm not leaving you guys out. Let me pull that up for you too, right about now. The other winner is our viewer watching right about now. And that is my buddy, Mr. Ricards. And Ricards, you are once again the winner for our run deck of playing cards from last week's show. Very cool to see you as the winner, sir. All right. Each and every week we give away more and more magic. You guys did tell me this week what you guys wanted to win. Keep an eye on the Murphy's Facebook page. I'll be doing this more as we go forward. I'm still testing the functionality where you get to vote on the product you want us to give away. And I did this yesterday. This is only one of the votes that I ran, but I ran a couple more, and the results were always in favor of any shuffled deck, self-working impromptu card miracles or miracles. So that's what we're giving away this week. This is a free copy of that that you guys on Facebook and YouTube have a chance to win. All you need to do, again, is on Facebook, give this video a thumbs up, whether you're watching live or on demand. We know that you're out there. We know you watch this, and we're going to pick one of you at random to win a free copy of that. I believe this is available digitally, so you get this in your email, and you can learn 10 impromptu effects right away. And the same thing goes for my YouTube friends. You guys get a chance to win, but it's different as always because your comments that you're posting now, they're not saved. You need to post some feedback after this show. Let me know where you're from, some feedback on the show, what you'd like to see, what you like, what you want more of, or tell me why you need that project, and we will hook you up with that. So one random winner from Facebook and from YouTube. All right, cool. It is now time to share more of your magic. This one comes from my buddy Nero Mathers. I think I saw Nero out there over on Facebook, if I'm not mistaken. So this is more magic from you guys, and if you're a new viewer and you want your magic to be seen here on the show, stay tuned, and I'll tell you how you can have your magic seen here when we get back. All right, here we go with Mr. Nero Mathers. Mr. Nero Mathers, a regular on this show. It's always good to see his magic. He's got some good hands for sure, and he's always up to something fun. So thanks, Nero, for sending that over for us to all check out this week. Again, if you guys want to have your magic seen here on the show, maybe it's stuff you're working on, maybe you're looking for some feedback, or you just want to show off, you can do that a couple different ways to get us that content. Number one is over on the Murphy's Facebook page. You can drop us a private message, and you can upload your video right there, so I can actually check it out and download it from a private message on Facebook. Of course, the other way, maybe the file size is a little bit too big, or maybe you just don't use Facebook. Over there on YouTube, my friends, you guys can also do this. You can use the email address right below. That is social@murphysmagic.com. Drop us an email with your video clips, and we'll be happy to download them and feature them here on the show and give you the shout out that you deserve. All right, cool. Now I'm going to jump over to a couple more questions before I start to show more of your clips. Mr. Daniel Oliveira is saying, what do you think about Vision Box? I think it looks great. The switch doesn't look like a switch at all. You can have it totally out in the open. The other nice thing about Vision Box, which a lot of people, I don't know if they're aware of, is that a lot of times when you have one of those card to impossible box premises, one of those plots, you have to bring out the box. Let's just pretend this is the box with the item in it. With the Vision Box, one of the really nice features is you can actually bring out the empty box, take out a card, put it inside the box, close the lid, and have the box on the table the whole time. It's a clear box, so they can see what's inside, they know exactly what it is, and at the end, when you just literally take the card out, it is the signed card. You can also do this with bills and billets. It looks great. It's super well made, and the guy, João Miranda, the creator, is one of the coolest guys I've met in a long time when it comes to creating magic. He creates magic that's workable and doable fully. And he creates it because he wants to use it, so that should tell you a lot. So I like Vision Box a lot. His other new thing, too, if you guys haven't seen it, I guess I get asked a lot about when it comes to minimalism stuff, what could I recommend? Same guy, João Miranda, he's got this new thing called Dream Pad. The thing I like about it is that you don't do any double writing. It's a confabulation routine where you predict 3 different things as part of a story. But a lot of times when you do things like that, you have to double write. And if you guys aren't familiar with that, let's say I have a pad, and you're writing the information that they're naming, you literally have to write it 2 times because you're writing it in 2 different spots. So when you do those type of things, you can't do it with people around you, and you have to kind of keep it hidden, and so that you don't want people to see your writing 2 times. With DreamPad, the really cool thing, guys, is you can literally have the pad out, you can see it's a blank pad, ask them to name the place or whatever the information is, and you can openly write it in front of them so they only see you write it 1 time. Then at the end, you take the pad, you rip off the paper and hand them the paper as a reminder of what they named, and that's it. The rest is history. So if you haven't checked out DreamPad, man, check it out. I meant to say that last week when some friends were asking me about, here on the show, about minimalism. That's a great thing. Check it out. It's good. I like it a lot. Yes, Benjamin, you can send in cardistry. That's fine. I'd love to show that off. Yeah, Matthew Sidney, Sonora, California. Good to see you, Mr. Matthew. All right. Dress Panther. You know how to do the worm. Show the worm. Worm's good, man. I like all this crazy cool stuff you guys can do. Yeah. Let's see here. Thanks. Do I need to have a perfect Mercury card fold? No, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it definitely would help. The better you can do it, the better it'll be. But it doesn't have to be perfect by any means. That's a good question there, Daniel. All right. William Hart. When you leave the house, what is your go-to magic? William Hart over on Facebook. One of my favorites to do is something called City Prediction. It's by Soma because it uses your phone. And I use my phone every time I leave the house. So that's something I take with me all the time. I've also got my trick capture with me as well. And normally I drink water. I'll carry Sky Cap with me because it fits on top of the water bottle. And I try to drink a lot of water and a couple of things. Also a thumb tip. I like to do the bill switch. I mentioned that a lot in the past. I like a good bill switch. And I always have a thumb tip with me ready to go. These things are awesome. So underrated. Just because we all know what it is doesn't mean that spectators know what they are. Bam. There you go. Love the thumb tip. Yeah. Good question. Hanifa. Hey, Luke, I'm from UAE. Can you suggest some tricks that do have a scientific premise, I guess is what you're talking about, Hanifa? I mean, one cool thing you can do is if you got something like loops, you can pretend to do things with static electricity and make things move or maybe animate a little bit. Just a thought. When it comes to scientific type of premises. Hanifa, if you're looking for more, let me know. Some specifics, maybe card tricks you're looking for more. What is it? What kind of stuff you're looking for? That's a cool thing you can do, though. Use loops. Those things are freaking awesome. I love those things. Yeah. Jasper, how we doing out there? Good to see you. Jasper Klinkenberg, tuning in. Doesn't matter if you're late. At least you're here, bud. Good to see you. Deborah Richard, how we doing out there? Atlanta, Georgia. Deborah, I've seen you before. Good to see you again. All right. Let's see here. Owen Staten, sorry. Oh, you missed your question here. Been doing magic for a long time, but I never learned a good metal bending. What would you suggest a good start from metal bending? There's a few different people you could look at for some general wisdom when it comes to metal bending. A couple people in mind, Banachek is one. He's known for doing a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of good literature from Banachek. Morgan Strubler is another person that a lot of people have looked to when it comes to bending silverware and things like that. It's another really good resource. So I would say maybe check out those two guys. I think Banachek has a whole project just on bending metal. That's a pretty good resource. William Hart thinks I carry double cross in a bicycle deck. Yeah, double cross is great. Very good trick. There's another trick I really like. It's not double cross, it's just called cross. It looks so good. The gimmick is so well made. You literally have a playing card. You draw a little X on the back. It moves like down the card, and then it moves again, and then it jumps off the card onto your hand. Cross and double cross play very well together. So, William, if you haven't seen cross, check that out. You might dig that when it comes to using double cross, man. It's a good addition to it, for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Cold-blooded. What are your favorite playing cards? Honestly, I just stick with traditional bicycle playing cards. I'm just old-fashioned like that. I just go with the bikes. Yeah. Jorge Reyes. I've been doing magic for 3 years, and my friends say I'm very good, but I don't feel confident to perform to other people. Any advice? Jorge, I think it's just doing it. The more you do this stuff, the more confident and comfortable you're going to feel as you're doing it. So I think just continue doing what you're doing. Get a little self-confidence in there, buds. I've seen some of your work now, and you do some nice stuff. So don't sell yourself short, Jorge. Just keep doing it, and you'll be all right. That's the best thing is you are performing. Just continue doing that. Perform more. And I said it last week, and I said it a couple weeks ago. This is like the best time of the year to perform because you're around family and friends. There's gatherings. We just got Thanksgiving out of the way here in the States. We had Halloween. Now we got Christmas coming up and New Year's. There are family celebrations everywhere, and family are the best people to perform for because they're forgiving. If you mess up, who cares? They're not going to hound you like a normal person would. So try to perform as much as you can during the holidays. All right? Good stuff. Bobby Dempster, do you have an idea for an ambitious card routine? Yeah, I mean, I have my own ambitious card routine. I think we all do. I think we all have like our own way of doing our own routine, our own sequence. I have something that I do as an ending that I may share here on one of the upcoming shows. It's something I've done for a long time. It's been I was thinking of releasing, but I think I may just share it here on the show. It's a very offbeat way to do an ending for a kind of ambitious card routine. It's something you guys can all put together and do. So, yeah, I might share that with you. But if you're looking for any ideas on more sequences with the ambitious card, Daryl has an incredible project that's all about the ambitious card. I'm just going to try to pull it up right here. Daryl actually won FISM with the ambitious card routine. He went to FISM, which is it's basically like when it comes to magic competitions, it is the thing that people want to win. And yeah, so this is something, it looks like it's available as a download too. This is a whole DVD. Once again, this is from Daryl, just on the ambitious card. So check that out from your favorite dealer. But it's packed full of sequences. It says here, yeah, Blaine used this, of course, on his special. But look at all the stuff that's on here. It's packed full of stuff. It gives you his whole FISM routine. So if you're looking to like study that plot, we all love the ambitious card. So if you want to learn it from the master, check out the Daryl project. It's fantastic. He also has a great ending for it of his own, where he wraps a piece of rope around the deck, puts the card in the middle of the deck, and the card still comes to the top. It looks great, and I've seen him do it, and it's such a fooler. So, Jan, how you doing out there? Nice to see you today. All right. Krish, I have a show for 15 people on Friday, so what should I do? What's the best trick? Krish, I think you need to look at what's in your repertoire and figure out what you can piece together. If it's Friday and today's Wednesday, you don't want to be adding new stuff. I would definitely look at what you got and try to make the best of it. Yeah, never try to rush stuff in. That's where you start to mess up because you start to question yourself. You're not sure, and that's the last thing you need when you're performing. Yeah. All right. Jorge, you're not asking too many questions. How can I work for Murphy's Magic? just, you can check out the Murphy's website. There's always there's a thing at the bottom of the page you can check out. I think there's job openings, like a job openings thing down there. You can check it out. But other than that, I'm not too sure. All right. Benjamin, I'm going to compete in Sweden in Magic. Good, Benjamin. Let us know how it goes. Good luck to you, bud. All right. Ferris, what is your success story? I mean, how you got into Magic stuff and became the Luke you are now. Ferris, that's a fair question. I got into Magic when I was about 8. I think I said that earlier. I saw it on TV when I was a kid. It was David Copperfield. And I fell in love with it when I saw it on TV. And I kept at it as a kid. I went to the magic shop all the time. I actually worked at a magic shop when I was in my teens. And on my lunch breaks, I would sit and I would grab books off the shelf. And I would just read magic books on my lunch break. And I just absorbed as much information as I could. I started to create and perform and travel. And then in 2007, Chris Angel heard about me. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he also mentioned that I could possibly do some work with David Blaine. Same week, this is like in the air, and I thought, man, it'd be fun to work with Chris, because he has a series, and David was just doing specials at the time. And so I ended up flying out to Vegas, meeting Chris for a week. We hung out, and then I worked with him on season 4, 5, and 6 of Mind Freak. Worked on his Spike TV special and a lot of other projects together with him, and we're still good friends to this day. So it's kind of how I got through to where I am now, but a lot of it is just sticking with it. A lot of hard work. Hard work is something that a lot of people ignore. They feel like, oh, they just see someone in a position and think, oh, they just got lucky, they just got there. But a lot of times, there's a lot more involved than you think to get people where they are. And I don't pretend to be anybody. I'm just someone that loves what I do, and I found a way to make a living at it. So I feel very lucky in that regard, for sure. So just keep going, keep doing it. The right people will know who you are in this industry. A lot of people think they have to be loud and make a splash. If you stick with magic long enough, it's a community. It's like a revolving door. A lot of people, they come and they go. And there's a few of us, a few of my really good friends in this industry that have stuck with it like I have through the years. And we all know who each other are. We see each other at conventions, and it's like we haven't missed a beat. And that happens just through the years. It just happens by that consistency, sticking with it and doing it. And just with anything in life, if you just continue to work hard and do it, then you can literally do whatever it is you want in your life. So just practice and keep going. Cool. Back over here to YouTube or Facebook. Hard work and dedication pays off. Great job, LD. Jamie, thanks. Good to see you out there. I hope everything's going okay with you, little lady. All right. William Hart, Jay Sankey, Extreme Ambitious. Yes, awesome. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Ija, Tech Leak. I have not seen the new Matthew Beach thing. I have not. I have to check that out. Thanks for the heads up. Owen Staten. I end in a Phantom deck. That's a good idea. I like that. All right. Owen, it's such an amazing film to be part of Magic. Yeah, it's great. It's a beautiful thing, man, for sure. Tyler Scott over on YouTube. My preferred ending is Card to Mouth with smoke coming out of the mouth. That's great, Tyler. Sounds really good. I like that. All right. That is a good idea. Matthew City, do you still work with Chris? No, I don't work with him, but we still see each other and text each other, and I've gone to see his show and stuff. And but no, we're currently not working together. Yeah. Let's see. More of your magic videos. How about that? We've got another one here from a buddy. I know he's watching on YouTube here. This is Ricards. Ricards, I put your name in here as Richard, because that's what it was in your email. So this is something from our viewer, Ricards. He's watching live right now, so let's pop this up and have a look together. Here we go. There we go, my buddy Ricards. Thanks for sending that over my way, and thank you, sir, for tuning in this week. You are a trooper, man. You're here each and every week, I know I see a lot of you guys now each and every week, and it's good to see you sending something in. I think that's the first time you sent the video my way to check out. All right. We have another clip here. This one comes from Sylvestris, another regular here on the show. He's always up to something good, so let's check out Sylvestris, what he's up to. And I got a couple more clips. I've got about 3 more to show you after that. And then we'll start to wrap things up and remind you how you can win some free magic over the next week. All right, so hang tight. This is from my buddy Sylvestris. And there we go, some more goodness from you guys to me. And again, if you want to send something over and you want to be here on the show, you want people to see what you can do, 2 ways to do it. I'm like a broken record. Number 1, use Facebook. The Murphy's Facebook page, drop us a private message. You can upload your video right there. We can download it, and I can put it here on the show. It's that easy. Or if you prefer to use email, maybe the file is too big, or you just don't use Facebook, drop us an email right below. That's social@murphysmagic.com. You can drop us an email, upload the video with it, attach it there, and then I can download it from there and, of course, put it here on the show and give you a shout out. That's right. And again, I mentioned it before. If you have video questions, if you want to just like talk to your phone and go, hey, Luke, I want to know about this. Tell me about blah, blah, blah. You can send me clips of that too. It's okay. If you want to just send me clips of you asking questions, you can do that too. Whatever you want, just hit me up and I will put you here on the show. It's that easy. All right, cool. Speaking of you guys, I got more stuff. This one comes from my buddy Evan. Evan Freeman, I believe. This is a fun clip. It actually uses the prize that we're giving away on this week's show, which is SSS. I'm giving away that signed copy of SSS. So let me pull that up right about now and show that to you. And we'll be back. A couple more clips, and then we'll start to wrap things up. So hang tight. I'll be right back. All right, my friends, and there you have it. Some goodness from my buddy, Mr. Evan Freeman. Evan, thanks for sending that my way. If I'm not mistaken, Evan are you in Australia, Evan? Where are you, bud? Yeah, you're in Australia, so thanks for sending it my way. Good day, mate. Hope you're doing all right over there. I know you sent me some other clips. That was probably the one that I liked the best, and it also featured SSS, so I wanted to make sure that we share that here this week because we did give that away, the signed copy of SSS to someone this week. Jasper, the winner this week, was actually a friend over on YouTube. Just as a reminder to my friends that missed it earlier, I did give away a signed copy of SSS this week, and the winner of that is Mr. Zhao over on YouTube. His comment really struck me. He said he would draw a chimney on a blank card, show it to the audience, lay it on a table, and then let the gimmick make some smoke underneath the card. I thought that was really clever, so I've selected him as the winner. So Zhao, if you're watching, man, hit me up with your information. Drop me an email, social@murphysmagic.com. I'll pop that up below so you can see it, and you can give me your information, and I'll have that copy sent out to you so you can get your hands on it. So congratulations to Zhao. Very clever. Liked it a lot. And you guys, thanks for all the comments you keep posting, all the support you keep giving to the show. Well, you know, it is appreciated and seen. I do my best to definitely go into every YouTube comment, Facebook. I go in and I try to respond to each and every one of you. It's my point to do that because I know not all of you can be here live, so that doesn't mean you still can't ask questions and get some help, right? Cool. All right, a couple more videos. This one comes from my buddy Cody Gaudette. Another quickie. This one's a nice wild card routine, so kick back and relax for a minute. This is from Cody. All right, so there we go from Cody Gaudette to you guys. That is a nice wild card routine. Those are always really cool. I really like the idea of doing wild card. If you got like a stand-up show and you have a table to perform on, wild card is a great thing to do because you got all the space. I also really like the routine, the printing routine, originally from Dominique Duvivier. Daryl has a routine. I think it's called printing. It's very cool. You're able to cause the cards to do all sorts of crazy things. It's kind of wild card-esque, a little different, but I like that stuff. So good job, Cody. Thanks for sending it over. I've got one more clip here, and then we're going to start to get out of here. My last clip comes from Mr. JR. I got this today, so I thought I'd squeeze it into the show. JR, I think you're out there watching on, I think you're on Facebook. So I'm going to drop this in now. This is a quick sandwich routine from JR. You guys know I love these. So I'm going to show you that. And then if you have any last questions, go ahead and get them in now. I'm watching the chat room during this time, and I'll be happy to answer your questions when I get back. And then I'll give you one more reminder on how you can win some free stuff this week, and then we'll start to wrap things up. All right, so hang tight. Here's some goodness from my buddy, JR.
Okay, so I have like a 52 playing cards here. I have 2 jokers. These are going to be my magical assistants that's inspected by the spectators. Then a card is selected. Let's say this is going to be the card right there, and I square up the deck. Then I take the jokers back from them and took the jokers back and give them the rest of the deck. And from here, usually I'll have them cup their hands together, but since nobody's here, I'll just use the table. Now watch this. So with just enough skill, I was able to catch one card, and with any luck, that would be yours.
All right, and there we go, my friends. One last clip from you to me, and then back to you. That's from my buddy, JR. Appreciate you sending that over, buddy, and you're always up to something fun, so yeah. All right. Well, that wraps up your videos this week, my friends. Again, if you want to send us a clip and have it seen here on the show next week, because I'll be back next Wednesday at noon Pacific time. A couple different ways to do it on the Murphy's Facebook page. Drop us a private message with the clip there. You can upload it, and I can download it in the same spot, so it's super easy to do that. The other place to drop us an email is right there, social@murphysmagic.com. You can attach your video clip there, and I can download it, and I can put it here on the show. That way, you can have the magic you're working on seen, and we can check it out, and we can all geek out together with the magic stuff. All right, cool. So there's a couple different ways to do that. Don't be shy. All right. So if you're watching this live, I did do the free trick this week. When it goes up as the replay here shortly, I'll give you the time code on exactly when the magic happened, so you can go back and you can watch that. All right. I'm going to jump back over to YouTube real quick, see if there's any last questions, and then we're going to start to wrap this up. Marton says Tommy Wonder was a true magician. That's it. Yeah, Tommy Wonder was freaking awesome. No question about that. Bag of Lime just about made it here to catch the show. Real nice. Just saw the end of that piece. Yeah, it was good. As a reminder, we are going to be doing these. I've decided to schedule them now Wednesdays, every Wednesday now at noon Pacific time. That's 12 o'clock Pacific time here in the States. So if you want to kind of mark that on your calendar and get used to when we'll be around, it is going to be a weekly thing on Wednesdays. Unless something comes up, I want to try to get some consistency going here. And I think that Wednesdays at noon seems to be a good time for all of us. We keep seeing a lot of the same people. So, yeah. Eugene, yeah, I'll try to show your stuff next week, bud. Not a problem. I don't know I think I got something from you. I'm not sure. Eugene, hit me up with an email and give me a little reminder. I thought that I had your stuff on here. So if I missed it, my bad. What's up, Keaton? How we doing out there? Okay, let's say it was someone who just started performing in homes. Did I miss your question, bud? Keaton, hit me up, bud. What did I miss there? Jorge, I sent my video capture. That'd be cool. I'd love to see that, Jorge. That'd be cool. Max, hi from Russia. How we doing out there? Good to see you. All right, very cool. Sammy Hoffman, how we doing out there? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Shirag, how we doing out there? Just made what I missed. Unfortunately, Shirag, we are about to wrap up the show here in about the next 5 minutes. So I hope you can catch the replay later. Yeah. Hello from Spain. Hello, Eva from Spain. How we doing out there? Good to see you. All right. Over on Facebook again, let me just pull up my chat one more time. I had to refresh something. And then I'm going to wrap this up here in just a couple of minutes. All right. Let's see here. Any last questions from you guys? Get them in. And if you're a new viewer again, if you just tuned in, let me know where you're tuning in from. All right. Love it. James Knight, how we doing out there? Good to see you, sir. All right. Good to see you. Chris, he's late for school. Chris, get out of here. All right. Get out of here, sir. Yeah. All right. Back over on YouTube again. One last look. Jamie Hall on YouTube. What are your thoughts on Sudden Deck by David Regal? I think it's great. I think last week people were asking me about recommendations for openers. I think Sudden Deck is a great way to open a card set. If you're going to do a card trick, in my opinion, you should find a magical type of way to get the deck into play. And Sudden Deck definitely does that. So check out the demo online to get a better idea. Basically, you're able to take a card box that's not put together yet. It's held together, but you can open it up and show it's empty, close it back together, snap, and take a full deck of cards out. I used to do it a lot strolling because it plays big. You know, you can show this box empty. You can hold it very openly, close it up, pull out the cards. It looks really good. And there's a couple other versions where you actually show a blank box, it prints, and then you take out the cards, which is also good as well. Yeah. Hello from London. All right. Hello, London. Lakeaton, how long should a beginner in home magic should perform? How much to charge and how to routine it? Lakeaton, I think when it comes to performing, some basic stuff would definitely help. Andy Gladwin did an At the Table lecture a couple months back that's full of great marketing and business advice when it comes to all of these different things. Andy is a friend of mine I've known for a long time. Has a lot to say about the business side of things. So I think if you're looking for more business stuff, which it sounds like you're looking for more here, is check out the Andy Gladwin At the Table lecture. It is a very small investment to get a lot of information to help you take your magic from just something you're doing for fun and able to make money with it. I think you might dig that. Pratam, just love your trick eye candy. Thank you. I'm glad you're digging on it. Cool. Thank you so much. Shirag, have you seen Chris Angel Mind Freak live in Vegas? I have, and it's great. And I mean that in a very unbiased way. I know I've worked with Chris. I really genuinely like the show a lot. I think it's really good. It's fun. Sorry for the typos. What are your thoughts on Rejoin? The terror does stand to me. Bag of Limes. So I think Rejoined is really cool. I got a chance to look at the inner workings. The fact that he gives you multiple gimmicks in different cards. So if you want to do this, if you are in a walk-around situation, you want to do the trick for other people, you don't have to use the same card over and over each time. You can use other cards, which I thought was a nice touch. The gimmicks are very well made, and I think it's a great worker piece. I think it's actually a really nice thing. and it's got João Miranda's name on it. I think he's got Julio Montero as well with him. But Mr. Miranda's got a good eye for good magic, and I think that I think it's good. I like it. Do you ever perform imprint? I do not. Sorry, I don't have any input for you on imprint. Does Murphy's Magic make any custom playing cards? Yes, Sean, we've got several decks that we've produced in-house. I'll show you one. This was last week's prize, actually. This is the Run deck of playing cards. Beautiful deck of cards that you can get your hands on. I was doing a contest as well where you can get your hands on some other decks. Over on Instagram, I've been doing that. But we do have other decks of cards. We've got the Banshees, which are really, really nice. We've got the Banshees here. Let me pull up our Instagram real quick, and I'll show you some of our other decks that you asked. We've got the Banshee deck of cards. We've got Memento Mori. Those are our decks of cards. The Run playing cards, which I just mentioned to you. I think am I missing something? Memento Mori, Run, Banshee, Darkfall. Darkfall is our other deck. We have Darkfall playing cards too, so cannot forget about those. So give me a sec. I'm going to pull up our Instagram feed so you can check out the Banshees. These are nice. These are meant for throwing, which is really cool. And don't forget to follow us over on Instagram too. We're at Murphy's Magic. This is a nice shot of the Banshee playing cards. They're really nice, and once again, they are made for throwing. So if you have an interest in doing that, they do scream, which is cool. They scream when you throw them in the air because they've got these holes in them. So when you throw them, you can hear them being thrown. Very cool. We've got some other decks cards. This was a nice look at our Run Ace here. This came from a really nice shot from someone over on Instagram that I shared as well. This is our Darkfall deck of playing cards. These are a nice deck of cards. You can check those out. And most people seem to really enjoy this last deck here, which is another shot from a friend of ours, the Memento Mori deck. It's another one of our decks of cards. We're always up to something in the mandalas as well. I think I have a shot of those here somewhere. The shot of the mandalas from Damien O'Brien. We also produce those. So these are the mandala playing cards as well. And there's the ace. A really nice look at the ace of spades. So we did a custom ace for it. And we have other decks as well that we're working on. So yeah, we're always up to something. There's another look at the Run deck from our Instagram. Make sure you're keeping up with us on Instagram. We're always sharing cool stuff. And it's good to hear from you guys over there too. So another one of our things here from Murphy's, if you haven't seen it before, this is Revolution. You literally are able to take a boxed deck and spin it on your finger like a basketball. It looks cool, right? So yeah, always fun stuff to check out. All right, cool. So that is some of the stuff that we have. Yeah. You thought we just sold them? No, we produce them in-house. Yeah. Cool. Let's see, Casper, how do you create magic? Any tips? This is a very common question, so I'll give you the abbreviated answer when it comes to creating magic. I think the best advice I can give you is to learn the basics, learn the foundations. I use this example all the time. Think of a painter that has a ton of paint in front of them and a ton of all these canvases, these different types of canvases and these different brushes. What do I do with this stuff? Well, I saw someone online do something cool, so let me just grab this and try to do it. It doesn't work that way. When you want to create stuff, it helps to know what the tools are as a magician to create with, whether it's the sleights that are available to you or the gimmicks that exist that are available to you, the different things that you can work with, and then build off of those. There's two problems when it comes to not knowing what's come before you. Number one, you're going to reinvent the wheel, which you're going to end up wasting a lot of time. You're going to work hard, put a lot of effort into something, and only to find out it's been done before. How cool would it be if you knew that when you first started? You could work on something else. And number two, again, it just helps you to create better stuff when you know what you can work with to create with, if that makes any sense. So I think when it comes to creating, learn those basics, know what you can work with, try to do your research and do the right crediting as well. That's another big thing to me is do crediting. Make sure you credit people when you have stuff that you're working on that is original to you. It's important. All right. Martone, catch you later, buddy. You have to go. Thanks for tuning in, bud. Good to see you. George, I did a review for Memento Mori for my English class and I got a 10. That's awesome, sir. Good deal. All right. Ferris, where can I buy bicycle decks in huge amounts? Does Murphy's provide it? We don't sell direct to customers. Murphy's is we're the distributor to all the magic shops all over the world. So we sell to them, not to customers. They are the customers. And then you guys buy from them as the customers. So we provide all the magic shops with the magic that they stock. So we don't actually sell to you guys. So unfortunately, A good thing though, Ferris, if you want to stock up on cards, you can go to one of those wholesale type places like a Costco or a Sam's Club. At least here in the States, that's what they're called. And you can buy decks of cards in bulk there, and you can save some money if you want to do that. So, yeah. Sammy Hoffman, what is the blank box then printing and appearing deck called? That's Sudden Deck. I think it's 2. I think that's Sudden Deck 2. If it's not Sudden Deck 2, it's 3. I don't remember the differences from 2 and 3, but I don't think the first one printed. I think it just came already printed. You show it, pull out the deck. So check out Sudden Deck 2 or 3. You can check out the trailers and find the one that works for you. All right. All right. Any last things on Facebook? I don't think so. So we're going to start to wrap this up. If you guys do want to win, I'll just pull up the pictures here of the 2 products that went head-to-head this week. If you want to have a chance to win this one, though, the one on the left, any shuffled deck, Working Impromptu Miracles. For my Facebook friends, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up. That's all you got to do, whether you're watching live or on demand. And I'll choose one of you next week to get a free copy of that. And my YouTube friends, if you guys want to have a chance to win that, all you have to do is once this video goes up as an on-demand, post a comment, maybe leave a little feedback about the show, give me some ideas for things you might want to see, or just say hello and let me know where you're tuning in from. And you guys are also entered for a chance to win a free copy of that project. It's that easy. All right. Cool. So thanks again to all of you guys for sending in your magic videos to me to share this week. I had fun doing that. It's always cool to hang out with you. And I can't wait to do it again next Wednesday. Once again at noon Pacific time, I'll be here for you. All right. And if you want to send those magic videos in, you can use the Murphy's Facebook page or the email address below, and we will get that stuff and put it here on the show for you. All right. And that's about it for me this week, guys. I gave you all I got, and that's it. So I'm going to wrap up this show the way I always do, and that's to remind you that as a magician, it's about so much more than just the tricks that you're doing. It's not just these things that you open and then you start to do. It's about you as a performer, as a magician, representing magic in a way that makes it respectable and good. We all have that responsibility, you know what I mean? And it's always important also to remember the feeling you had when you first got into magic. Did you see it online now? Did you see it on TV? Did you actually see someone do it in person and you got like interested and you just dove head first? Whatever that feeling was, always try to hold on to it, carry it with you forward, because you're also passing that potentially on to other people when you're performing for them. You never know who you're going to affect in a positive way, in a good way, or to inspire to be a magician as well. I know the David Blaine special came on recently. There's probably a whole new group of people that are interested in magic now, which is great. And so you never know who you're going to meet that's interested in this stuff that you have inspired. And you never know where they're going to go with this stuff. So just remember that when you're performing. It's not just about the single thing you're doing, this trick. It's about the experience that you're giving people too. And that, to me, means a whole lot more. And I think will take you a whole lot further. All right? Cool. So thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for tuning in this week. I had fun with each and every one of you. If you did come in late, don't worry. The replay will be up probably within the next 15 or 20 minutes. And I'll have a time code on where I taught this week's free trick. All right? So, yes, that is all I got for you. And I hope that all of you got the questions that you had out. If not, I'll be back next week to do it. Or you can always post those comments afterwards in the comments section. And I'll try to get in and to grab those for you. All right? Alrighty, that's it, guys. I'll catch you back here next week for a brand new episode, give you a chance to win even more new magic, and I can't wait to do it. I have a blast with you, and I can't wait to see you here again. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and I've heard that Instagram's coming too, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to see if I can make that happen. I think I can. All right, that's it for now. I'll catch you guys next time. Practice, practice, practice. If you have questions, don't be shy. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And we're there for you. I'm there for you. All right? Don't be a stranger. All right. Have some fun, and we'll catch you next time. All right. My name is Luke Dancy. I'm out of here.